Hey, I am back for another edition of Fitness Talk Fridays, and I'm going to try to do these at least every other Friday. I'm not going to promise I'm going to do them every Friday, but I'm going to try to tackle some of the questions on each video that I put up. Not all the questions at once because I don't want to make these videos long. I'm trying to keep them short and to the point. So one of the questions that I'm going to answer today is regarding my diet. I've been asked, do I diet? Do I watch what I eat? Do I restrict myself, etc., etc.? So I am not really on a diet. I don't do well with diets at all. I have tried every diet out there. Atkins diet, I've been on Jenny Craig, South Beach, what was the grapefruit diet, the 3-day diet where you were low calories for 3 days and then you can eat what you want for like the next 5 days and you go back on. I've tried all kinds of diets, but that was years ago. I just cannot. I tried to master cleanse. I went and bought all the stuff, everything. Did it for 1 day, couldn't do it. I'm just not a diet type person. I'm not dedicated to be, because personally I don't think that I eat bad. But what I do is watch calories. So the first step to knowing if you're trying to lose weight, what you want to do is figure out how many calories it takes for you to maintain your current weight, whether you think you are overweight or underweight or whatever. But if you're trying to lose weight, you want to figure out how many calories it takes to maintain, and then what you want to do is subtract at least 500 calories from that number. But for women, you do not want to go below 1,200 calories. So that you should have at least 1,200 calories. And I'm just speaking for women. And you don't have to take my word for this. Please do your own research and Google it. So that's where you want to start. And I'll try to put a link down below where you can go and like a calorie counter link, and it'll ask you like what your height is, what your age, and what your current weight is. And then, like I said, you want to subtract 500 calories from that number, as long as it's not below 1,200, because you don't want to eat less than 1,200 calories a day. You just don't want to do that. So I try to stay under like 1,250 calories net a day. And what I mean by that, so I use an application on my phone. I have a smartphone and it's an Android, so you can go to the market for all you Android users and download MyFitnessPal, and it asks you for all your stats and what your goals are. So every day it starts out with 1,250 calories. So if I don't work out, it stays at 1,250 calories, and I try not to go over that. I log everything that I eat. The application is really neat, so you might want to check it out. I log everything that I eat. So, but when I work out, it gives me a bank of calories. So, for example, I've already worked out this morning, and I'm just logging on. So my goal was not to go over 1,250 for the day if I did not work out, but I already went and did my run, so now it's giving me an extra 470 calories. So now I'm at 720 calories for the day. And when I work out this evening, I log that, and that just gives you a bank. But like I said, I try to stay net like at 1,250 calories. So I log everything that I eat. I don't restrict myself, but again, like I said, I don't really eat bad either. I do have a couple vices, but I really try to stay away from them, because I just try to eat healthy overall. But after I work out, so this is a typical day for me eating wise. After I work out in the morning, I come home and I have my protein drink, and that is before work. So that is before 7:30. I have that, and keep in mind I've been up since like 4:15, 4:30. So I have my protein drink, and that's 120 calories. And then when I get to work, I drink water constantly. I took myself off of Coke Zero, and I weaned myself off coffee a long time ago. Caffeinated coffee, because now I drink decaf every now and then just to have that flavor in my mouth. But that's a whole nother video with the caffeine thing. So about 10ish, I will have banana. And that's most days, but some days I will have like a cup of oatmeal with like a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I put like 2 little promise packs in my oatmeal, so I'll have that. So that's typical, that's my breakfast. And lunch, I'll have like a Chick-fil-A sandwich and a fruit cup. I don't eat the fries. And I'll have like a diet iced tea or water or a Powerade or something like that. I'm trying to just stay away from pop, period. Diet pop, Coke Zero, what have you. And then dinner, I will eat whatever I cook or my husband makes, but I will eat it on a saucer plate. So not the full size plate, but a plate about this big. And I have been doing that for a while. I will have desserts. My downfall are golden Oreos, and I just don't buy them. Now sometimes he'll buy them because I think he tries to sabotage me because I don't know how to cut it off. I will eat and eat and eat. I mean, I will take rolls of golden Oreos and just pop them in my mouth like nothing. So I don't buy them. I just don't buy the stuff. I don't buy it. And I also like salty stuff. I like chips, like Lay's chips or Ruffles. I will eat and eat and eat. So I just don't buy them because I don't know how to cut it off. So I have like no self-control. I can't just have a handful of chips. I cannot. I just got to keep going back and keep going back. I can't have, you know, 3 cookies. There is no way I could have a pack of gold Oreos in my house and just get 3. I cannot do it. I have like no, they are so good. It's like crack or something. I can't, no self-control. So if you know that about yourself, just don't buy the stuff. And my husband and my boys are sweet eaters, and thank God, like the sweetie stuff that they like, I really don't like. So it doesn't bother me to have it in the house. So that is for my diet. I really don't diet. And this is something that is not really a pet peeve, but I kind of laugh to myself when I hear people say, oh, I've done good this week, I'm gonna treat myself to a piece of cake, or I'm gonna treat myself to some ice cream. If you have done good with your exercise and your workout all week, do not treat yourself with a piece of cake or some ice cream. Treat yourself to maybe a new lipstick, some fingernail polish, a new shirt, a new pair of jeans, or something like that. Because if you are like me, I have no, like I said, no, I can't go treat myself to 3 golden Oreos because I know that I'll eat the whole roll and then I'll be back at square one again. And not that I'm trying to lose any particular amount of weight. I am just trying to make this a lifestyle change. This is my life. I want to be lean and strong and really, really toned. I don't want to be like super ripped up looking like a woman bodybuilder, because I don't really like that look. I just want to be really toned and strong and lean, and I want to have a lot of endurance. So that is my goal for this year. And I'm in my 40s, so I'm going to try to keep this up as long as I can, because like I said in my previous video, there is going to be a time that I am just going to let it go, and let it go with joy. Because I'm just not gonna care anymore. I'm really not. I mean, it has to come to a point where I'm just gonna relax. I'm not gonna get up at 4 o'clock, you know, and go run. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna eat, you know, my golden Oreos when I want to, and I'm just gonna be happy about it. So that is the answer regarding my diet. So no, I really don't diet. I count my calories, and that is basically, if you're doing like a Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig has you on a certain amount of calories every day. And Weight Watchers, you're counting points, but you're really, at the end of the day, you're not eating that many calories. But you have to remember, if you are going to have that piece of cake or whatever, and you're going to have, you know, your hamburger and your fries, you got to exercise and burn that off, because you got to make a deficit. So if you got to burn more than what you put in, and it takes 3,500 calories to gain a pound. So if you gotta, like I said, I'm gonna put the link at the bottom. You want to at least, whatever calories it is to take to maintain your current weight, you want to subtract a minimum of 500, as long as it doesn't get you under 1,200 calories if you're a woman. And that's, like I said, I am not a personal trainer. I am not a dietitian. These are just things that I have done and researched on my own, and you can do your own research. Don't take everybody's word for bond. Google it. Google it. Go to ask.com, use bing.com, whatever you need to do to verify what I'm telling you, go right ahead. I'm just not pulling this stuff out of the air. Okay, so that is a question. That's the answer regarding my diet. Okay, so a tip for people who want to start running, who think they can't run. Well, I've been running for a long time now, and when I first started, I could not run at all. I used to get side splints, so my side would hurt. I couldn't do it. I would be out of breath. So me and my very best friend decided we are going to become joggers. I don't know why we decided that. It was her idea, so I give her all the credit. And she knows who she is. So we went up to a high school track, and we would jog. A track is like a huge oval shape, right? So we would jog the straightaway and then walk the corner. So jog the straight, walk the corner, jog the straight, walk the corner, jog the straight, and walk the corner, till it got to a point where we could jog from straight to straight, and then walk that corner, and then jog again from straight, to the corner to straight, and then walk that corner. Then we got to a point where we could just jog around the whole track. And of course, it takes, on a regulated track, it takes 4 laps to make a mile, and you just begin to build your speed and your endurance for running. And it was, I can't remember how long it took, but I know my sides no longer hurt. And another thing, make sure before you start running, you can't just go in the finish line or Foot Locker and just buy any cute running shoe that you think is cute off the shelf. You cannot. And I did that for years and always wondered why my shins would hurt. I had been running in the wrong shoes for years. Running in the right shoe makes all the difference in the world. Trust me. Now, it may cost you a pretty penny and they may not be cute, but let me tell you what, if you are serious about running, you need to go to a runner's specialty store and have your foot assessed. The people there are trained and very knowledgeable on what type of running shoe that fits your foot, because some people underpronate, some people overpronate, some people have a high arch, some people have no arch, and there are different types of running shoes to to satisfy that particular need of that person. So I went and had my foot assessed, and all these years I have been running in just what I thought were cute shoes, and I would wonder why my shins would hurt, why I would get blisters, just all kind of stuff. Running in them for years wrong, until I finally went and had my foot assessed. And baby, let me tell you, when I got the right shoe, it made all the difference in the world. Oh, what? You will not believe how it was. I can't even put it in words. I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was running on air. I mean, when I got those shoes and when I went running that night, I could just run. I couldn't believe how good that my legs felt. I didn't get no shin splints, nothing. It was awesome. So make sure that you get your foot assessed, really. I mean, I would suspect that most cities have a runner's specialty store, and like I said, you may pay a little bit more, but it will be worth it. And also know, this is another tip: running shoes are only good even if they still look good, they're only good for about 350 miles. You want to replace your shoes about every 350 miles that you put on them. So those are my 2 fitness tips for this Friday. If you have any more questions or any other kind of fitness topic you want me to discuss, please put it in the comments below and I'll see if I can address it for you. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.